Oh, I'm big. I'm big. I'm big, Leda. Oh, oh no, that's the background. No. Where am I? Where am I? Hello? Oh. Hello, everybody! Oh my gosh, this is much later than I wanted to come on. I feel like if I tell you the real reason, though, I'll be it won't even be believed. I couldn't stream, actually. The past, I could not stream this weekend. It wasn't just because I got drunk, actually. It's the reason why I got yelled at so much on Thursday. I don't know. I don't think it's doxable information. I think I can share it. Someone in my house had their tonsils removed. And they have been recovering. And they have been sleeping right next to where my office is for the past few days. And they're currently in the ER getting their throat recauterized. Because they were pouring blood out of their mouth. So I couldn't stream during the weekend because I couldn't be loud. I couldn't be loud. And then I was waiting to finish up with work, and when I got off of work, there was just so much shit going on. Don't worry, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. It's not like a problem. It feels like every time I come on, it's like, oh, sorry, I wasn't streaming because everyone in my house was dying, but that's just not even a lie. It's just what I deal with every day. Anyway. No, I wasn't ignoring any. I felt like I couldn't say it because it would feel like a lie. Like if I said, this is what's going on, it would just be like, oh, okay, Aleda, just say that you don't want to stream. Just say that you hate us, you dumb cunt. So I just said nothing instead. Anyway, this stream is dedicated to their losers passed on Kitty. I am sorry to hear about their passing, their lose. R.I.P. Missy. That sucks. That sucks, my friend. I wish cats could live forever. I need to turn this copyright music off. SoundCloud. Because I make very bad choices. Because I make very bad choices constantly. Also, a lot of other things are happening. I don't know. I was overwhelmed for a bit there. Here's this. There we go. That sounds kind of Christmassy if you really squint. To be honest, this was a week of, this was a week where I said, oh god, I wanna Roblox almost every single day for other unrelated reasons. What a woman issue. Yes. It's the worst thing. Trust me, I have gotten a lot of other signs that my communication needs to improve because other things are fucking up in my life. It's not really that. It's not really that. I was shutting down. It was a bit, I don't know. Things have sucked, man. Everything, like, they get better. Like, I feel like things are edging towards getting better, and then they get a lot worse all of a sudden. And it's unbearable. But that's cringe. It's cringe. It's whatever. Yeah, I know I should. I know I should. The Menhera cycle. It's not even like Menhera mental illness. It's not even that. It's just like outside things are rough. I have to go to a funeral tomorrow. Which I didn't know about until yesterday or the day before. So that was a thing, and that's gonna happen. I don't know why things won't stop happening. Ever. I just want things to be alright, and it doesn't seem like they ever do get. I don't know. I don't know, it's bad luck, probably. I feel like someone in my family did something, you know? It's like the whole's kind of bad luck where, you know, you didn't carry the woman up the mountain, and now your entire lineage is cursed forever. As you grow up, shit will get worse. Yeah, well, no, I feel like everything's been terrible. I've never had good years, Fed. I've never had good years. I've never had good years. I was hoping these would be the good years upcoming. In better age, I'm reflecting on aging. I'm getting a little bit of that aging existentialism that tends to hit, you know? Of like the, oh, I'll never be able to time travel and reverse this. Oh, thank you. Perfect toast setting. Thank you. I haven't said hello to everybody. I'm sorry. Let me catch up. Hello, Fed Kaczynski, Crumpet Dude, Wild Geese, Mantum Pie Man, There Lose, Wild Geese Skin, Naito, Azure Shot, Vocal Knight, Jignix, hello. Did I say everybody's name? Crazy Kitty, hello. Scab, hello. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Thank you so much, Sterluz. Thank you. What the fuck, dude? Everyone say thank you. If you got gifted, you have to say thank you. I didn't even thank you, Azure Shot, and thank you, Sterluz. I'm a bad streamer. Give this to someone who deserves it. What the fuck? Thank you, though. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I feel lightheaded a bit. Sorry, no, it's just... I want to kill myself! Oh, thank you, Darluz. Sorry, no, I'm just... I don't deserve good viewers. I don't deserve good people watching me. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it more than you can imagine. Hello, Campost? I don't know if I've seen you message before. Hello. Oh, it says you're new. Hello. Hello, perfect toaster setting. I don't think I said hello to you either. Thank you. Hello. I was about to vent, but you know, the venting now seems inappropriate. Thank you. Fuck. No, it's just, I don't know. Venting is pointless. I don't know. No, it's just, I hope 2025 will be a better year. That's all I hope. I feel like we're gonna get evicted in not evicted, but I feel like we're gonna have to move in 2025, and I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we can extend things another year. I feel like 2025, I need it to be a better year. I need it to be better because I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if it doesn't. If it doesn't get better, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose it. Everything has sucked recently, and every time around the corner, I'm like, oh, it's gonna get better. Then it doesn't, you know? And I don't know why. I like where I am now, though. I like where I am now, though. Where I am now is really nice, and I don't want to leave. And this week's been stressful, And everyone's dying around me. Everyone's getting sick and unhealthy. And I'm scared. So I need to figure out my insurance stuff again. I don't know. Do you ever feel like all the walls are closing in on you? You know? You feel like all the walls are closing in on you, and no matter what you do, like, there's no turning back, there's no hope. Yeah, that's how it's felt quite recently. And every time I get, like, better mentally for, like, a bit, I'm like, okay, I've gotten control of things again. Because, like, I let things spin out of control really bad constantly. And I get it in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a stand and reclaim things and do things right. I'm gonna start drinking water, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna, you know, do all these things, I'm gonna commit. Something comes up that just fucks it all up for a while again. And it's an insurmountable amount of, like, it's not just mental illness. If it was just mental illness, I could tell myself to buck up and stop being a retard, right? But it's not even mental. I wish it was just mental illness. I wish it was just, oh, I'm being Menahera. Am I on meds yet? I've been on meds. I will not go on meds again. I don't like what meds do. I don't like antidepressants very much. I've been on antidepressants. I've been on antidepressants and I don't like how they make me feel. They nullify, like, all feelings. So not just bad feelings, but good feelings too. So I wouldn't be happy, but I wouldn't be sad either. So it was like I couldn't react to anything with any genuine feeling or emotion. And the other part is that it, like, it mega kills, like, libido or anything like that. Which also is just like a physical phenomenon that just sucks. And so I will not go back on antidepressants. I wish I had other meds, but that's hard, they're expensive. You have to be extra careful any slip up. Well, it's like, it's not even like... Well, yeah, it's not just good, like, it's a weird feeling. If you haven't been on antidepressants, this is probably TMI, but I don't even care. If you've been on antidepressants, it's not just like, oh, I don't want to goon anymore. It's like you have no sensation whatsoever, and it's very weird and unpleasant. Every antidepressant I've taken has done that to me, and it's like, it's terrible. I don't want to take them. Yeah, no, that's basically it. It's just, it's terrible. It's like you don't want to do anything and you can't do anything even if you wanted to. And it's like, oh, well, you know, if you're depressed, why do you even care? And it's like, that's like the one release of endorphins or positive emotions I can feel. I'm not getting rid of that. It sucks. Sucks. But no, like, man, last year sucked because someone close to me got cancer. And they're better now, but that was like, that fucking was rough. That was like one of the hardest things I've had to, like, deal with, was someone getting cancer. And then another person was going through a disorder coming to surface, and they were in the hospital, and they fucking were in the hospital constantly. So I had two people that I care about in the hospital constantly, over and over and over again. Every day I get home from work, oh, they're in the ER again. Oh, you have to go to the ER. Oh, wow, cool. And then work was just like, it was unbearable. And then this year, it's like, it doesn't stop because my mom, I guess I'm being really vague, but it's like my mom, my dad, and sibling. Then my dad, like, yeah, my mom keeps getting sick, and she had all of her issues this year with her blood pressure. And it's just too much. It's too much, like, right, like, one after the other. And this... Yeah, it's just like, yeah, doing surprisingly well. Because I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to, because if I don't keep it together, then I feel like everything else will fall apart. As long as I keep it together, then I can be like the voice of reason. But because of that, I have no one to like in my life to like vent to necessarily. It's like when they were going through cancer, that sucked, but it was like I didn't have anyone to talk to about it. And I had a close friend tell me and I'm not friends with this person anymore, but they basically told me they didn't have the emotional energy to listen to me like talk about it. And I and that sucked because that was like losing like a long-term friendship that I cared about. And they were not cuz I don't know. She was just like, I don't have like the emotional. It was weird. It was like the first time that it ever happened. And also because like I had vented about this person before and been like, oh, the blah, 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 you know, typical child venting shit. I don't know why I'm being, it was my dad who had cancer, but anyway, I had vented about him and stuff, you know, like, you know, you vent about your dad, so, you know, you vent about your parents, because I had known this person for a while, and they just did not care because they thought, like, it didn't matter because they thought they were a bad person. I don't know, it was so fucking ridiculous. It was so fucking ridiculous. So then I lost that, and I was like a good friend of mine who just, I'm not friends with anymore, which sucks. And so now I'm down to like a few close friends. And it's like, I don't want to burden people with my bullshit. Hell, thank you, Vudge Nudge. Well, thank you. I'm sorry, it's 2 a.m. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, I am a Mogus. Well, yeah, the thing was is that when you help someone through their problems for like years and years and years, and you help them through all the shit that they're going through, and then, you know, you even when you're dealing with stuff, you listen to their problems, and then they tell you, you're being too much, you know what, you know, you're too, it's too depressing to hear you talk about this. It's incredible. It's like a big act of like betrayal. It really hurts and it sucks. I know some people can't take the emotional load, and I get that. It wasn't like that. It was like, you've been my friend for how long, and I helped you with all this shit, and you can't listen to me cry for like, cause my dad has cancer, and I'm afraid he's gonna die. It's like, what the fuck? Yes, thank you for saying thank you, Savior. Anyway, and then this year, oh no, that was last year. He's okay now, Ottos. He's better now. He went through treatment and stuff, but it was like the first time someone that close in my life had gotten like an illness like that, so it was really hard. A little bit. I've kind of taken it in my head that I shouldn't say anything about anything ever. And so this year's been bad too because of all that stuff. Oh, 1 second. 1 second! I think I'm getting a call from the ER. Ah, shit. 1 second. Ah, they're in surgery. Should be like 2 hours from now they get back. That was scary. I had to like clean up the blood. My sibling had a tonsillectomy and they're not recovering very well. And the blood clots came loose, so they had to recauterize. So they're in surgery right now. Yeah, I don't like sharing information about things like that, but it's like, I don't know. Just, I don't think that's too much identifiable information. I have parents and a sibling. Sorry, let me catch up. What did you say? Ammonia. Yeah, ammonia is very scary too. Very scary too. My mom's gone through ammonia, like during COVID and stuff. She got a really bad ammonia, and that was scary. It's really scary. The scariest things that I've experienced other than that is like, I've had several times where my parents have ended up in the hospital because they end up in like a semi-delusional state. There is nothing scarier than that. Where like they don't know where they are, they don't know what's going on, and you have to try and get them to like be okay with you calling an ambulance. It's a simple surgery. Yeah. I know it's a simple surgery. I know they'll be okay. It sucks. It sucks because they've been going through a lot of things for a while now. And this is just like another thing to the pile, I guess. Some extremely pale. Yeah, that's really scary too. Yeah, when you go into the ER and you kind of realize, like it kind of washes over you that your parents are human, I guess. Like, you know that, obviously, and you know, that comes to you, like, in, like, your teenage years, but it's not until, like, you're an adult that you really come face to face with the fact that you know, there's a lot of things that could go wrong very suddenly. Yeah, when you realize they're, like, actually getting old, and that's just, like, it's terrifying, man. It's really scary. Like, ugh. Really bad low sugar. She was hallucinating. Yeah, no, that's what's happened. That's what's happened, kind of. Is like they've had like low, like, blood pressure, sugar problems, and other issues. One time, like, she got really sick, and because she wouldn't hydrate, she wouldn't hydrate properly no matter what we did, and she kind of just spiraled into that state of where they start like, they start hallucinating and they don't know where they are, and it's scary. It's scary, and it's a lot to deal with, and the fact that it's happened multiple times just, shitty particle. Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, I know everyone has to deal with it. I know I'm not unique in it. It's just, it doesn't change how, yeah, it just sucks. I don't like going to the ER. I've never been admitted myself. I have decent health so far. For now. All things considered. If I end up in the ER, it'd probably be for something pretty bad. Hello, Team Morelli. Hello. Cadmium hasn't caught up to you yet? Nah, I need to figure out my insurance stuff, though. It's November, after all. It's November, after all. Yeah, I don't know. First time you ever visited an ER was your first shift working in one. Ah. Yeah, that'd be pretty surreal, I would say. I've always thought that the ER security guard guys, I don't know why I thought you were security guard, but that was like my first thought. I've always found the ER security guys kind of interesting. I wish I could have their job, but then I see what they actually deal with, and it seems pretty nightmarish. I don't know why, they always seem pretty cool. Sorry, it's not related. I'm just I'm trying to keep my train of thought in one place. Because yeah, the other thing is hearing your parents like deal with hearing your parents kind of, because my sibling had a problem that like it's a disorder that she'll have to deal with for the rest of her life, but it took like 6 months for her to get diagnosed. I guess I just said it was my sister, whatever. And she was very sick. Very sick, and in and out of the hospital. That sucked. That sucked. So it sucks to see it sucks to see them in that state again. I know I shouldn't care that much. I know I shouldn't care that much. Maybe I should, but I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. My sister is the pride of my family. She's done more than me, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about what'll happen to me when my parents pass. I don't foresee necessarily a successful future. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Fen. That's depressing. I'm scared that'll happen to me too, a little bit. Because of certain things. Homeless when your mom died. That's like my plan is I'm just like when they kick the bucket, I think it's over. I think that'll be a life well lived. That's enough time for me. Goodbye, everybody. No one of 32 million people. Yeah, I don't know. I try to get on top of things, really. I really do. Like, I start making progress, I feel. I'm moving forward. And, then something happens and I just, it's a lot. That's a big reason this year's been. I want 2025 to be better. I want it to be a good year, even if I have to force it into being a good year, because I need something, I guess, in my life that feels more consistent. It's a little unbearable. Yeah, I don't know how it's 2025 already. The year of the Gay Leviathan. Well, I've also had, like, you know, is this time, like, will 2025 be, like, the let's reset, let's re-debut, different name, different everything kind of vibes? I'm bad at choosing things, so... Snowed, like winter snowed today. Make sure you put on your booty socks. Make sure you wear something nice and warm. Make sure you put on your nice undergarments. Good night, Azur. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Please sleep well. Thank you, thank you. Take care of yourself. Have sweet dreams and all that fun stuff. Well, I dissociated through through 2020 through 2023. I'm gonna be honest, those years it might as well not have happened for me. They don't exist as far as I'm concerned. I spent a lot of time drinking and a lot of time sitting in front of the computer playing The Sims. Most of those 3 years do not exist. 2024 was like the first year where I like came out of it, and I'm like, if I don't change something about things, if I don't change my life in some significant way, I feel like it's never gonna change, and I'm just it's I need to do something, which is why I started streaming, was because trying to force myself out of it. 2022 felt like such a long year. Yeah. Yeah, 2023 was like the longest year of my life, but 2020 through 2022 also, I don't even remember what I was doing, barely. Live in someone's house here. Well, I guess there's Zeno. I guess I can move to Scotland. I don't even think he's here right now. He's missing his opportunity. Well, like I worked from home for the majority of the pandemic, and it was fun, but the issue was I lost all connection to like reality for the most part. Then 2023 happened, and it just sucked from beginning to end. And then 2024 has been 2024. Yes, I went full hikikomori. They're confident in 2025. I believe in 2025. It feels like a good round number year, you know? Like for me, 2015 and 2016 were pretty good years, all things considered. So I do feel that 2025 will be a good year as well. I feel like there's been 10 years of malaise. And now we're on the other side of it. Perhaps. It's the beginning of the disasters, maybe. I hope not. I can't have everyone go to war yet. I have things I need to do. I want it to be a good year. I'm gonna make one of those lemon pigs for the first time in a while for the new year. I'm gonna make a lemon pig. Where is it? This. I'm gonna make my lemon pig to help reign in the new year. I believe in it. It's gonna be a fucking amazing year. I'm gonna do so much stuff. We're gonna grow to maybe 500 people. That would be awesome. Get it. Cat doxed. Did they meow? Oh, they're sleeping. What the fuck? What? The lemon pig. What about the lemon pig? Oh, well, I'm sorry. I did not understand. Look at the you put the It was a bad joke, Ados. It was a bad joke. No, don't give him a sub. He didn't earn it. He just refollowed me. Take it back. Undo it. No, you put the little clothes for eyes, and you add the little mouth, and you put a coin for good luck, and you do little toothpicks, and at the end of the night when it turns to the new year, can't remember what you do. I think you're supposed to throw it. At least I throw it. I destroy it to help, like, usher in good luck. Yeah, I need to do better. I feel bad when I get gifted subs because I feel I appreciate it. Obviously I appreciate it, but I know that I have not been doing good, and I want to do better. It's just every time I feel like I'm striving forward. It's like a fucking roadblock is somewhere to just crash my car. I don't like being Minhera or venting on stream, but It sucks that I don't know. I've like the few people I've left, I don't even want to talk about like anything bad. I'm just like, I want to have good conversations with those people. Talk about fish tank or whatever. I don't want to be like, oh, well, this happened and this happened. Oh my god, this happened. Oh. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. I don't want to be a cringe redditor, do I? I can't afford to go to a therapist anymore. No, Autos, your message was blocked. I'll allow it. I'll allow you through. You're not allowed to say the words viewers on. Because I have things blocked for fucking bots. 40? I don't believe that. It's not 40. Doesn't say 40. You're a liar. You made me number check. Chad is my therapist now. I went to, because I feel that with like mental health, right? I don't know. I feel like with therapy, right? You need to. I'm gonna kill you. I went to a therapist, but I feel that like with therapy, right? The goal should be to get out of there, right? You should deal with your stuff and move on. Too many people I have seen, like, unless you have like lots of trauma and like, you know, like real I don't know. I always devalue my problems. I'm like, they're not real problems. They're not real issues. I've never seen a murder. I'm fine. And it's like I tried to get out of therapy as soon as I dealt with things and I was able to talk through things, but I haven't been in a few years, and so like it's all, there's like a tight ball inside of me, and it's like I need like a therapist to vent to again. So it's a better help time. Yes, if I saw a murder, then I would be able to say that all of my problems are justifiable, right? Poor therapist. I made my therapist cry one time. That's when you know it's like really, like that's like a really jarring experience. She wasn't trying to cry. She had to walk out of the room for a second to compose herself. I didn't even think I was talking about anything that bad, but then she came back and she was just like, I'm sorry. It's like, what the fuck? She was nice though, I miss her. I was just venting about normal stuff, but I guess I talk about things in such like a dour way that it's very blunt, dour way that it kind of gets under people's skin a little bit. Man milking in The Sims, no. Am I able to go back to her? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. She's somewhere else now. I think she moved across the country. So that sucks. I wish I could go back to her, because that's like the biggest issue, right? That's the biggest issue with therapy, is like you have to find a therapist that you jive with and that you don't that you get along with, and that, you know, it doesn't piss you off. I went into a therapist's office once, and the first meeting that we had, we were like talking about stuff, and I mentioned she, you know, during like the screening they ask you questions about like, oh, what's your sexuality, what's this and the other thing, and I was just like, oh, the bisexual. and she started going into maybe that, like, the way she framed it was like, maybe that's why you're depressed. That's how she like talked about it. She kept coming back to it. It's like, do you think it might be because you like women? but I never went back to her because it was really weird. Because she was, every time I was just talking about like my issues and what I was dealing with and like what I felt depressed about, she would always bring it back to like, oh, do you think, you know, it might have something to do with people not accepting you? Do you think it might have to do with like this? And I'm like, I have never had a problem with this. I have never faced whatever, you know, whatever. I've never faced a homophobia because I'm a loser. So and I don't dress like a gay person, I suppose. But she sure wanted that to be the source of my issues because I guess that'd be easier for her to deal with. Then I got my wonderful therapist, and she was great. Other than the moment she cried, but she was awesome. She got me she got me evaluated. She sent me somewhere so they could figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. Have you ever tried being gay? I wish. She was kind of cute. She was younger, so she was cute. A lot of therapists are older women. My therapist was also the kind of woman who told me, like, the one who I stuck with, she was like the kind of therapist that tells you, you have to be like the solution to your problems, you can't wait for other things to change. And she would not accept, I could not talk bad about myself because she would like snap at me like a dog. She would like snap her fingers and be like, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say you want to die. It's because I dress too fruity. I wish I dressed fruity, because at least then I'd be fashionable. I especially during that time, I dressed really bad. I dressed really poorly. I had the same, like, 3 pairs of jeans, bootcut jeans that I would rotate out, and like 3 sweatshirts that I would just wear everywhere, every single day, and I looked like shit constantly. It was a bad time. Just be yourself. The butch lesbian special. No! No! I don't even want to. I'm not even interested in dating a woman, so that's what I just think women are hot. I don't want to date them necessarily. I've seen how that shit goes down. I've seen what men deal with women. I don't want to be a part of it. I'll be looking from afar, thank you very much. If I had to date someone like me, that'd be a fucking nightmare. I'd kill her. Let me get my hair cut again. My hair is getting really long and there's like lots of split ends. It's getting too long. It's like down like the middle of my back. It's so long. It's cute when you take care of it, not when it starts like splitting into all these little tendrils. I'm not cutting it short. I just need to get it trimmed and like every time I go to the salon or whatever, I try to be cute and I'm like, oh, I'll get it layered. I'll get bangs. I'll make it really cute. And then I don't take care of it. So it looks like shit. So I'm just gonna get it trimmed this time. I'm not even gonna bother getting it taken care of nicely because I never do anything fancy. I don't like doing the hair rolling and using all these tools and putting in gels or whatever. If I can't roll out of bed and go to work within 10 minutes, it's too much of a hassle. Shut up. Shut up, Fed. Shut up. Keep your hair in a bag, shave my head. No. Men are allowed to be bald. Yeah, you've given up. That's what it kind of feels like. It's just like the trim the ends. I don't care anymore sort of feeling. Cause like I can tolerate doing it once or twice, right? Like doing my hair and doing makeup. I can do makeup, by the way. I'm not like a complete failure. I know how to do things. I can do makeup, I can do my hair, I can make myself look all dolled up and cute and whatever. But I do it like once or twice, and it's just, I cannot continue. I can't be consistent with it at all. Cause like, I guess it's like the autism. Not autism, but I don't know how else to describe it. The sensation of having makeup on your face is very uncomfortable. You can't touch your face or anything, and you can feel it caked up, and like it's it's too much. If I went to a therapist right now, how many sessions could I go before I brought up chat? Probably a lot. I wouldn't mention this. Because last time when I was at therapy, I mentioned that I drew art. And she wanted my Twitter, and I'm like, I don't post it online. I had to lie to her. I don't want a therapist to know what I do online. That's too much. I had to just be like, no, I don't care to call therapist chat. I say chat too much in real life now. I say chat too much when I'm having my ramblings. When I was drunk, I kept saying chat at the end of my sentences. It was very mentally ill and retarded. Did I tell him about the wall? Like Pekora? What about Pekora? Is this chat in the room with you? I think they'd understand, but I don't want them to like look it up or hassle me. Ah, Pekko. Kind of like that, yes, but autistic. Like as like a question, or I'm talking to somebody outside of my own head. But I've done that kind of always, even before I started streaming, so it's not particularly new. Man, I bounced back as soon as I drank all that water, though. You really need to drink water when you drink alcohol. It's really bad to dehydrate. It makes the hangover 1,000 times fucking worse. Cause I drank almost an entire bottle of honey whiskey, and almost an entire. I didn't drink all of them. I have still like a few shots left of each. And I drank like an entire bottle of vodka mixed with off-brand Dr. Pepper. And I felt fine the first 2 days, right? I felt fine. And then Sunday, I woke up and I was like, oh no, I fucked up. Cause you get, I don't know how to describe it. It's not pain, but it's like a bad feeling. Like you get like a I don't know. It's just like a bad feeling in the pit of your soul, where you have to lay down. It feels like you're getting a cold, but you're not sick, but you keep shaking. Like you keep shaking and it's cold, but you're not actually cold, and you're not sick, and your head hurts, and you feel like nauseous, but you also can't throw up because everything has been processed already. But then I drank 2 liters of water, and I felt better instantly once I got it down. It was a bad time. It was a bad day. But then I was good enough to go to work on Monday, so that's a positive. Maybe I shouldn't drink. No. At the very least, I don't drink beers. I don't drink that alcohol that gets you all pudgy. That gives you that alcohol pudginess. I don't drink, like, you know, anything like that. I don't drink ales or beers or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you're disappointed, Fed. I just drink hard liquor. Because if you drink hard liquor, yeah, there's a lot of calories, but it doesn't bloat you as much, and you can drink a lot of it, and oh my god, if you don't eat, it just kicks in so fast. Yeah, I don't like beer. Beer is nasty. I don't like it at all. Honey whiskey is your favorite? Yeah, I love honey whiskey. Honey whiskey is probably my favorite. I can't drink a lot of whiskeys. They're a little bit too harsh. Even when I drink them with something else, with a chaser or whatever. But I can drink honey whiskey with like a water chaser and it's not too bad. I saw that they had, what did they have? Not honey, it was peanut butter whiskey. Fucking peanut butter whiskey? What is that shit? What the fuck? I look so disgusting. I don't even want to try. I can just imagine it in my head and I think I'll vomit if I try to drink it. There are a few things I can't drink anymore because I threw up while I drank them, and so now my body instantly rejects it. I cannot drink Kraken rum anymore. Because my body rejects it. I can't drink Fireball anymore because my body rejects it. I can't drink... what is it? I can't drink... What's the other one? I can't drink, what was it? It was a specific... I think it was tequila. I think it was tequila. No Fireball, no Kraken. Kraken rum's so good. I loved it for so long, but I got one of those really big bottles. You know, those really big, like, I don't know how many liters, how many ounces, like, really big. And I drank it all over the course of like a week. And I threw up so much, I can't drink it anymore. I think I could brute force my way through it, but what's the point, right? Hard liquor or wine coolers. Yeah, wine coolers are good too. Wine coolers, like, what is it? Red's Apple Ale. Stuff that's like really sweet where you can't taste the liquor in it at all is really good. That's what I drink. I sometimes if there's nothing, I'll drink like a Coors or a Bud Light or a Modelo or whatever. But they're all nasty. They're all gross. I do not get what old men see in it. It just tastes like piss. It's gross. More tequila? Tequila... I only had like once, and it was very strong. It was very, very strong. And it was the closest I've ever got. I've never blacked out before. That was the closest I ever got to blacking out. I don't know how much I don't know why I can drink like a lot and I've never gotten close to like losing sense of anything really. I've almost fallen over and hurt myself several times though. Because, you know, when you're drinking, like your whole body feels like you feel like you can like run, dance, and do gymnastics. And if you're very out of shape, you cannot do any of those things. It's not good. I drink because emotional problems, which isn't good. But I haven't gotten to the point I would say it's like an addiction or whatever. If it were an addiction, I would try to ease back or whatever, but it's not really at that point yet. I don't drink during the week or anything, so when it gets to that point, that's when I know it's gone too far. If I drink on a work day, it's gone too far. Yet. No, I'm very careful about it. I know I drink a lot, but I don't drink during work days. I don't do anything too stupid. If it goes too far where I'm like actively craving it, then I need to take a step back and reevaluate where I am with it. I wish I could be a stoner, you know? That would be nice. You know, every time I've done like edibles, that's a much more pleasant way to, you know, you don't get edible hangovers. You don't get edible hangovers, man. Stoner hate. Well, good for you. I can never smoke weed ever in my life. If I smoke anything, I think I might actually die. Absinthe? I've never gotten close to anything very pure like that. I think if I did, yeah, that probably would be a blackout moment. You can't stand stoners. What's the meme? Like, you know, you try to tell an alcoholic they're addicted and they just go yes. You try to tell a stoner they're addicted, they're just making up every excuse in the book. No, stoner, I do have a problem with that. I do have a problem with that, with stoners in that mentality, right? Because weed is like a drug. I mean, alcohol's a drug too. Some alcoholics get mad when you say alcohol's a drug. But weed, some stoners have been the nicest people I've met, but some stoners have been the most obnoxious fucking people I've met. I feel like it's like anything else. Yeah, I can't ever smoke. It would be, I can't even imagine the damage it would do to my lungs. And it really does upset me because smoking looks, I'm glad because I think I would be a smoking addict, I'm not gonna lie. I look at smoking and smoking looks so much fun, it looks so cool. And I feel like it looks like it feels really good. Like even tobacco, smoking like a ciggy. And I'll never have that. Ever. And I'm not cringe enough to buy a fucking vape. I think vapes are for if you're gonna poison yourself, do it like a man. Don't fucking do this, oh, I have my little vape pen, my little electronic smoker, ehehe teehee. Oh, you wanna have my fruit berry nicotine? No. Get yourself a pack of Camels and die like a real person. No, I fucking hate vaping so much. It's so uncool. It's so cringe. Vaping makes smoking look cringe. Oh, my eye bags though. When I drink, like my eye bags get really deep because I already have really deep ones. My eyes are kind of not. My eyes are kind of sunken a bit just from sleep deprivation and stuff. They get deep. I start to look like I'm really on the edge of dying. Oh yeah, with the pipe, you just take it into your mouth, don't you? I think. Oh, I've had edibles. Edibles feel really nice because I get like this distinct feeling like I'm like a child again. It's a little bit too good of a feeling. And I don't know if it's normal, but I get like buzzing. I get like buzzing in my chest. Like it feels like my chest is full of like, I don't know, like magic beans or something, and they're rattling. No, it's like a weird feeling. I don't know how to just explain it. It feels like I feel like in my memories or in my dreams or something, if I'm dreaming about something from a long time ago. There's like a nostalgic feeling that kind of comes across. And every time I've had edibles, it kind of feels like that a bit. No, that's a cute emo. THC gummies you can get. There is Delta 8 is making its way across the United States into most states that don't have weed legalized, but it's not really weed. I mean, it is weed, but it's not... I don't know. I don't feel like you should take random gummies from your smoke shop and eat them. It's gonna sound super boomer. Well, say it. Say it, boomer. Say it, boomerados. You don't trust synthetic drugs? I mean, okay. The thing about Delta is it's not really synthetic. It's not a synthetic drug. It's not artificial. It's not like spice or anything. What it is a different, Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, these are all different words for different cannabinoids within marijuana. Delta 8 is a specific kind of THC that's extracted from the hemp plant. It's just derived from hemp. But the issue that I have with it is that a lot of the people producing it, there isn't a lot of like... I don't know if you can trust them on the purity of it, in that there isn't, it's not contaminated, right? Because a lot of these small producers of THC products they're not really, you know, they're not really under any like FDA guidelines or anything. DEA, whatever. They don't get checked for anything, so I don't know. I feel like you'll find a lot of lead in those gummies. Weed dealers, not weed dealers. If you get weed that's spiked with stuff, you're like in Philadelphia and you're getting some fent or something. Most weed dealers dabble only in purity and, you know, making really good weed. They're not gonna fuck with you by lacing it with shit. Necessarily. At least like a good dealer, if you're getting shit like, if you're getting like brickweed from Mexico or something. If you're getting brickweed, then yeah, you might get some coke in there. I don't know. But generally, I think weed dealers try not to poison their clients as much as the rest of them. Fent. No, kids, wait. Fent is the old meme. Fent's old school. We're on trank now. Get with the times. It's trank days. I've talked about it before. My fucking my roommate did fent. My roommate did fent, and that was something to deal with. That happened this year too. If you want to know another thing. That shit's vile. It is. It makes your track marks black. It's scary. Stop it or lose. You're gonna. I'm gonna ban. I'm gonna mute you. Yeah. Well, I mean, Trank's always been like it's always been around, but it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse in recent years, especially on the East Coast. It's making its way around. It's kind of taking over where Fent has been the big deal recently. I don't get it, man. I understand drugs and you know, changing your state of mind, that's all fun and whatever, have fun. But I don't get the whole injecting shit, man. I don't get it. I can understand smoking crack. I cannot understand injecting yourself with a random black tar heroin that you just cooked over on a spoon. How bad does it have to be, man? You could just, if you want to fuck up your brain and you want to ruin it, you could do it easier by like doing Robo or something. Take your Robo tabs. Oh yeah, ketamine's different. Ketamine's different. They have like whole offices in the United States that use ket to help cure your depression or whatever. Yeah, we're still you and smoke crack. I'm kind of sad my dad's crack smoking friend OD'd last year. He was a cool guy. It was kind of a shame. Guys who do crack have a lot of good stories. They also steal stuff from you sometimes, but they're interesting. No, he scared me. He scared me a lot actually because he started having crack hallucinations. Meth is also scary. Both of them are scary, I'm gonna be honest. One of my dad's other friends who was also like a meth head who had schizophrenic hallucinations lived with us for a spell while he was like homeless. And he had to be sent away because he said the men in black who were standing outside of our windows were sending him messages that he had to kill us because we were gonna kill him. That was a bad time. He did see the- it didn't almost, he did see the Hat Man. That was close to being a- yeah, that was pretty scary. Not gonna lie. Every time you hear ketamine, you get worried because you take creatine. Ah. Even if you did take ketamine, I don't know, it wouldn't be as bad as other drugs. Oh, hello, Sandy. Oh, hello, hello. Happy morning. I can't, like, if I can't imagine taking that much fucking Benadryl, man. I've had to take Benadryl like as a bit of like a sleep aid because it's one of those, I'm one of those people that's affected by it where it makes me really sleepy. So I've had to take like 3 to 4 tablets before to sleep and whatever, and it makes me feel really sick afterwards. I can't even imagine how sick 20 to 30 fucking tablets makes you feel. Like, not even just like, oh, it causes delirium. It pretty much destroys your, like, liver, I imagine. You use Benadryl to climb. I use it to dry up my sinuses when I get allergies or whatever. It works as a really good sleep aid. I'm like, I'm to sleep within 30 minutes of taking it usually. But I feel like garbage the next day. Happy morning! Happy morning! Ohayo gozaimashita! Ohayo kabedachi! Sorry. Good morning, kabedachi! Hello, hello! There's a bunch of subreddits, right, about different kind of drugs. So my favorites are, I really like the robot one, what is it, DXM. There's a DXM subreddit, there's a DPH subreddit for Benadryl, and then there is research chemicals. All 3 of them are very interesting subreddits. The DPH one about Benadryl does have like a lot of postings of like retarded teenagers just taking Benadryl and they're just posting about, oh my god, I ended up in the hospital. How could this have happened? Hell froze over. What? I am cute. Hmm. Kawaii じゃないよ。kawaii じゃない。私は可愛いよ。可愛いよ。本当に what's the word for charming? I can't remember. The research chemical, because you can buy a lot of chemicals online, chat. You can buy a lot of chemicals online. A lot of things are not regulated at all, and you can buy them and you can synthesize your own drugs. And people have figured out how to synthesize very interesting deliriants, analogs for heroin, stuff like that. I need to get back to Nihongo studying. I haven't studied in a very long time, and obviously I can't speak or read very much anymore at all. At all, I would say. Speaking especially, or producing any Japanese, that's gone for the most part. I used to be like N5, N4 level speaking, and N3 level reading, approximately. All of that has left my brain. Do people still do opium? I believe so. I think so. Yeah, I got pretty far. I got pretty far in Japanese. At least like to the point where I could kind of read untranslated stuff, and I could read VNs with you know, a dictionary open. Because I find Japanese grammar is not that hard. Japanese grammar is pretty easy, actually. The biggest issues with Japanese are kanji and counters and a few other retarded specific things. But the grammar is like Legos, so once you start building upon it and you kind of get like the basics, it's easy to kind of get how everything conjugates from there. The conjugate, I recommend for like grammar, Cure Dolly. Cure Dolly had a terrible channel. I don't like her presentation at all. R.I.P. Cure Dolly. But they explain Japanese in the most straightforward, simplistic, logical way possible. They didn't fucking lie to you. It was the first time that I understood the difference between wa and ga. And like actually understood what the fuck people were talking about, because reading it in Genki didn't make any sense. So I did a lot of Cure Dolly. I watched all of Cure Dolly, and I did Genki 1 and 2, and then Tobira, and took some Nihongo classes. Yes, Cure Dolly had very bad presentation, but Cure Dolly's lessons are irreplaceable, honestly. It is the best Japanese course that I have ever taken, honestly. You haven't ever done your Nihongo reps, Random Pie Man? You haven't ever tried to become Japanese like the rest of us? You never had that one manga that was untranslated that just pissed you off so bad you had to open up Genki? You need to read more. You need to read more. A Romanji to Hiragana converter. Well, I mean, all you had to do is switch between, like... all you had to do was, like, press, what, like, Alt tilde? That's how you switch between Romanji and Hiragana on Windows, I think. White Pigu, go home! White Pigu, go home! Gaijin, go home! I can't say that, Fifth Venom. That would be plagiarism. She's been playing too much Overwatch in shitty MMOs recently. I haven't been able to tune in. Switched to Linux a few months ago. I see. I've had like a virtual machine with Linux in it, and then I learned you had to install drivers to you had to install audio drivers and basic keyboard like a bunch of retarded drivers for different specific things. And I shut that virtual machine off and I never touched it again. You don't watch many Nihongo streamers. I watch a few here and there. I watch a few Hololive. I watch Pochi, obviously. If Pochi, let's stream. If Pochi, I was hoping that this year she would draw more Ane Narumono, but I haven't seen anything. Although I haven't really checked recently either. You watch Lammy streams for her tits. Ah, random pie man. You see, I wormed myself into the back of your cerebellum. I'm sitting right there. I'm controlling you. I'm like a tapeworm, you see. You can't get rid of me. There is no medication strong enough. You are now imparted with the virus. You're part of it too, Vocal Knight. You see, you can't help it. You know that the horsehair worms where they sit inside of the mantis and they drive it to water so it kills itself and that way they can reproduce and in the water or whatever? I'm doing that to your brain right now by controlling you to turn on the stream. Those things are scary. If you haven't seen horsehair worms, I recommend looking up videos of horsehair worm extractions. Good night, Vajnaj! Good night, good night! Please sleep well. Take care of yourself. I will try, Vajnaj. Good night, good night! Please take care of yourself. Have sweet dreams! And all that fun stuff. I like Kanade. I like Kanade cause you can hear her sucking up her spit sometimes, and it's very charming. Oh, any Hunt Showdown fans, did you see Post Malone, the Post Malone interview? Am I allowed to talk about that? Will anyone know what I'm talking about? Hunt Showdown friends. So Post Malone did an interview because Post Malone has over 400 hours in Hunt Showdown. He's actually played with a big streamer named Calamity before. And he did a whole interview thing. And of course Redditors are losing their fucking minds. They're like, see, this is... It's like... They're like, see, this is proof this game is going to shit because they're talking to a celebrity. And it's like, okay, in any other situation, I understand hating celebrity pandering. But the issue is, like, Post Malone actually plays the game and actually likes it and has communicated with the fan base before. He's not just coming in for a paycheck. It's not like if you had, like, Taylor Swift come on and play Hunt Showdown. And he's possibly gonna get a skin, right? And they're gonna lose their fucking mind. Post Malone liked Ape. I don't think that's his fault. I think that's just Apex grinding into the ground as most online games tend to do. I don't think that's his fault. If I remember correctly, didn't he help add like a new mode to that game or something? Like his suggestion got taken? And everyone really liked that, his contribution, so I don't think you can put that on Post. No, he's played Hunt quite a bit. I guess that's his new thing that he's really into. And I don't care about them. Like, if they add like a Post Malone skin, I cannot possibly care about that. I don't know why so many fucking of these retards are like, oh, monetization is... Okay, the problem with the monetization is that They had to fix their fucking game first, and then I think less people would care. But honestly, I'm more than welcoming to like, oh, let's add Post Malone. I don't care. He's also getting he helped add a new trait. I don't know if he actually suggested anything or they were adding it anyway, but they're adding a new trait for single shot weapons, where you can hold more bullets in one of your hands. You hold like the little bullets between your fingers, so you have more. You can quickly reload. You can quick reload on like a Springfield or a Sparks or whatever. Gonna hunt stream again? Maybe. Maybe. I feel I've gotten better at hunt, but then I stream and I just don't because I have to listen and it's hard to stream and talk, but I feel like Bounty Clash. I feel like I can stream Bounty Clash. I'm gonna be honest. I think I can stream that one. Bounty Clash is like 15-minute short quick play. And I don't have to go around the entire map. I could just run in and die instantly so people can leave me the fuck alone. Ah, bye-bye, Venom. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourself. I hope work's not too bad. Don't you dare. I know, I know. What's fucked up is I've had like cool moments recently. I've had cool moments recently that I've done off stream. I'm like, oh, if that was on stream, I would have been praised for being such a good hunter. I've streamed hunt a few times in the past. I want to stream Bounty Clash, I think. Maybe if it could, I think it should be this weekend too. I think. Because, like, I lost all of my bars in Hunt. I lost in Bounty Clash. I walked in, and someone shot the immolator in front of me, and I lost 2 bars. So I was playing with 1 big bar, and I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna run in there, run and gun it with my shotgun. So I went in there, and I downed 2 teams. I downed 2 teams, and I got out scot-free without taking a single fucking point of damage because they were too distracted with each other. And I'm like, it sounds like a lie because of how shitty I play on stream. There's no way. There's no way I could do that. I've had such cool moments. It's not fair. And I was gonna play something, but I'm feeling too sleepy. I think I'll just keep chatting. I did download it though. I have a game called The Hungry Fly I want to play. Everyone's falling asleep too. It's bad to stream this late. It's just I couldn't get on earlier. Everyone was going to the ER and stuff. Yes, good night, Savior! Good night, good night, good night! Oyasumi! Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please sleep well and have sweet dreams and all that fun stuff. Really cool and super hot GF. No, I get it. It's mostly poor on me and poor communication and stuff. And it is something that I do need to be probably yelled at so I can work on it better. I've been all over the place. I'm sorry that I'm not very eloquent. I'm not eloquent normally, but I'm especially not eloquent right now. Only a little bit. No, I want you to expect strings vocal. A month-long bender. No. No, no, no. Why that face? Why that face? A drunk stream. My last drunk stream went poorly. No cursing. Ah, no! That's the handle. I'm sad about it still. But you know, her getting a tonsillectomy means I probably won't be forced to go see that Wicked adaptation, so sometimes good does happen. There's good in every bad thing, isn't there? Before you accuse me of like, oh, is it because the actress is black? Is that why you don't like it? No, and obviously the green skin was always like a metaphor for racism or whatever, an allegory for racism, whatever. That's not the issue. I'm not a racist. Because when I told my sister I didn't want to see it, she's like, "Are you a racist? Because you're racist." I don't want to see it because the songs sound bad and they sound really auto-tuned. Because all of it, everyone was pissed off about it just because. Also, the issue that I have with her is that she's like almost 40. She's like pushing 40. Why do you have a 40-year-old woman playing the part of like a college student? And also, she had like a freak out on Instagram because someone edited a poster for it. And like, she lost her fucking mind about it, and that kind of took away all of my desire to even pretend to give money to it. why are you all freaking out? I'm getting ahead of the problems. Listen, all I saw constantly for a while was just that. Nothing fed, nothing happened. Oh great, oh goody, you don't have the VOD probably broke. Hooray! Hooray! God saw that this would be a problem in the future, and he fucking knocked your PC over. Not that I'm glad, it's just, you know, it wasn't bad. it, scrub it, scrub it! Scrub it, and they'll draw myself eating a big pizza. Is that a good enough bribe? Or if I'll be seasonal, maybe gingerbread men. No! You'll never get it! Fuck you! I'm not flat! I'm not flat! I'm not like big Badoingan. That's what he wants though, yes, and and I feel like no matter what size I say, there's no winning, right? Because even being average sized as I am, then it goes, oh, so we can still fatten you up. There's no winning. It's fat women do have bigger tits, but the band size will be larger as well. Because the band size is like the size, yeah, around like your rib cage. It doesn't count. I have an average band size. And, you know, average cups. Everything's average. I'm a normal average woman. Patrick's with small tits. Yeah. What's the guy equivalent of that? What's the guy equivalent? Like, fat chick with small tits. I guess it would be like a hot guy, like a bodybuilder. Bodybuilder type with, I guess, a small dick? I don't know. I don't know what the equivocal would be. Cause obviously something else has to be inadequate. Hank Hill ass, maybe? I don't know. I don't get women who are into man ass. That's one thing I've never understood in my entire fucking life. Can I say that? I've never gotten that when women are like thirsting. They're like, oh, a man has a cute ass. I'm like, are you mentally ill? What the fuck is? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't look at that part of their body at all, to be honest with you. Mustaches, amount of cacti out. Well, not just that. Collarbones are pretty good if a man has a well-defined collarbone. Obviously shoulders, arms, hands. That's an obvious. That's like a no-brainer. There's like, you know, it's not even worth saying. I'd say good feet. Good feet are a good sign of, like, I don't know, a hunter-gatherer instinct. Not like sexually. It's more of like, if a man has big feet, I assume that he will be able to kill, right? If a man has like little midget feet, that's like barely a male. There's no way he's gonna be able to protect my household. Oh? Let's give. No, it's not about that. It's because they can run faster. They have a wider gait, which I believe technically translates to some ability in the ring. No, but the feet! No, the feet are part of it! lot to do with running. You need more surface area. Like, you're supposed to run like a velociraptor, you know? When you're like sprinting, the surface area of your feet. No, they're not. No. Because they're ducks. That's because they're ducks. No, I do believe that having bigger feet correlates to having more killing ability. I really do. See, I disagree with that, Fed. I just don't think that's real. I think that's a misconception. I just don't think you get it. I don't think you see the vision that I have. I don't think you see my vision. Because I'm thinking about, like, okay, not just running, but also, like, standing your ground when you have to knife a guy to death, right? I think a feetlet would, like, trip over or fall, or not be able to push hard enough with the knife, because they don't have enough, like, feet space to really ground down into the dirt. I'm only into women's feet, though. And also, I think being a foot friend isn't that weird. Not like, I don't know. I think feet look pretty aesthetically. Feet and ankles are very attractive parts of the human body, I really do believe that. Especially if they're well taken care of and the toes are really nice and evenly spaced. Hello, Blitz Railgun. Armpits are top tier. But feet are alright. Feet are alright. It means your brain is broken. Well, listen, I don't like the smell thing, right? I think if you smell feet or whatever, I think that's fucking weird. I think that's a sign that you're a lesser person. You should not be reproducing. But I think that being into feet aesthetically and like the way, like, the beautiful angles and the way the toes spread, and specifically the soles, I think that's just, like, appreciating the human body for what it is. I appreciate the whole female form, thank you very much, Fed. I am an appreciator of many things. How can you say you love a woman if you would not love each and every part of her? There's a part of your brain that's crossing. Nah. Don't go inside of me. I will, and I'll quote it again, motherfucker. Well, backs, yeah. Backs are really hot. On both sexes, I'd say backs are pretty top tier. You have to be, like, either very thin or kind of muscular, though. If you have a fat back, that's just embarrassing. You gotta do your lifts. You gotta do your lifts. You gotta start doing, pull-ups, right? If I can't see the scapula, it's not good. It's not good. You need to see the scapula, and there needs to be enough space for water to gather in the dimples of your back. Hairy back bros, we lost. Okay, well, it's different if you're, like, over the age of 35, I'd say. Then you can, if you're a man, you can start having the fat back, and I think that's a good, like, fatherly sign. Well, Ottos, you either wait a few years or you start getting in shape, boy. No! Actually, no, you unfollow and refollow me all the fucking time. I'm not listening to you. I'm not begging. Excuse you. Phantom dick syndrome, which is phantom limb, but dicks where the limbs used to. What? What? Well, it's like, if like it gets amputated, that makes sense. What? Yeah, you shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, no, I get that, but you're like saying it like your foot would start to feel like a penis. No, I know you. I know you, and I know what you would say, so... So like if you lost your arm, your arm starts feeling like a penis? Could you theoretically jack your arm off? I don't know what that means, Autos, but that sounds like a big number, so I believe in you. I think you're doing well. I need to start doing cardio again. I'm pudgy. I'm pudgy, chat. Not fat fed, pudgy. I definitely have been eating too many snacks sometimes. Mostly drinking calories is the biggest issue. Like my tummy is definitely soft. It is softened up. I used to have really good calves at one point in my life. That is gone. My legs look all depressing. Well, that's good. That's good. You got a gym, bro. You got a gym friend. Gyms are scary. I typically work out if I work out at home. I have like weights and stuff. I have like weights and stuff and bands, and I used to do lots of walks and running, but that time is past. Judgment. When Okay, Ottos, I'm sorry. All men of all sizes are beautiful. They're beautiful and appreciated and sexually stunning, I promise. Now say it about women. 2 a.m. gym grind set. That sounds nightmarish. Why am I light? I'm not. What was it? It was International Men's Day, wasn't it? Like yesterday? Or the day before or whatever? I don't remember. Anyway, all men, I am a meninist. Wasn't it or something? Yeah. November 19th, 2024 was International Men's Day. So Tuesday was International Men's Day. And as my audience is predominantly male, let me just say, I can't even get it out. You celebrated by letting your bros look at how nice and thick they were looking. Did you guys all do it? Did you all appreciate your fellow men in your life? Did you warn them about prostate cancer? Did you give them a nice little kiss, a little chew on the lips? Oh, that's good, that's good. I like, yeah. That sucks. I should have streamed. If I could have, I would have streamed. I would have streamed Tuesday. We would have had a male-centric stream. And then on International Women's Day, it's the opposite. I go full misandrist. God, I haven't heard that in a minute, Autos. It's been a while since I remembered that. That or what is it? Lemon stealing whores. Don't go live at all. Damn, I didn't get to say all my planned misogynistic statements. I didn't get to come out here and be like, men. Depression? Loneliness? What about courts? What about the male biases in courts? What about child support? I'll never be a pick-me at this rate. Although I think there was a lot of male hate this year because apparently all of you have ruined and doomed the future of this nation or something. You know, ignoring the amount of women who supported Trump as well. It's all your fault. It's all your fault when we get bombed. I hope you know it's your fault, Autos. It's your fault, Scab. Also, good job on karaoke, Scab. I dropped in for a few minutes. I didn't say anything, but... Karaoke? I can't karaoke. That's why I didn't say anything. I gotta just watch from the sidelines. That way you can't run away. You don't know how often I drop into your stream occasionally. I drop into a lot of people's streams occasionally and they have no clue that I'm there. There's a lot of people that when I've raided into them, I go into their streams for every once in a while, and whenever they're live, and I'll just sit in there and just listen to them yap. The curly mouth watching treatment. Yeah, now that game's too popular. I can't say that I like it anymore. Like, the more popular it gets, the more I hate it. I played it before everyone in Hololive played it, so you know, I was ahead of the curve. I played it before it was cool, and now it's over. Now it's all ruined. I'll probably do karaoke for like anniversary or whatever, which will be in April. No, I don't want to drunk sing. That'll get too loud. I don't like my singing voice at all. I'm tone deaf completely. And I know. Oh, it doesn't have to sound good. Just, have fun. I don't know if I want to do I don't know if I want to have fun. Well, no, it's more me putting on like I probably take suggestions and stuff. I don't know. I've like hum singed on stream before, you know. You know, like a little bit of that. Because when I'm having my talking to myself moments, right, I have found that saying chat after when I'm asking myself, or when I'm asking like the general area around me questions, if I say chat, it makes it feel like more of a complete statement instead of just psychobabble. Like when I say like, oh, can you believe this? And I'm just saying that to the air, it sounds very insane. But when I add, can you believe this, chat? It kind of, you know, it kind of lessens the blow of it a little bit. The problem is I talk about things I probably shouldn't talk about in public. Controversial topics. That sounds psychotic. There's a part of me that does want to open up a VC though for watching stuff though. Maybe. That is something I do feel that I want to do. Because I watch stuff and I get really lonely because I have no one to talk about it with. What's stopping me? I'm terrified I'll fuck it up somehow, and well, I'll fuck it up somehow. That's the main fear. I'm not saying it's logical, Fed. I'm not saying this is a logical train of thought. This is very, very retarded. I want to watch. What's that movie? What movie do I want to watch? I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch Shaolin Soccer the other day. No one wants to watch Shaolin Soccer with me. Hello, Krunk Steffer. Hello. Yes, welcome on in. Especially the high IQ gaming part. I'm really, really good at Hunt Showdown. Just don't play cringe. It was fun. It looked fun. I saw a clip from it and I was like, ah, that looks retarded. That looks like something I want to watch. You'll fit right in then. You'll fit right in. Kung Fu Hustle. This is another movie that I've not been aware of. I've become aware of these movies quite recently. I used to watch a lot of those like really shitty Japanese live-action anime type films before, but I never really watched anything Chinese. Kung Fu Hustle. I like the look of this lady. Yeah, this also looks fun. I'd watch that. Ah, fuck. Should that be... Maybe. You have so many movies to recommend. I need to watch a lot more movies. I need to watch more media. Like I said, I've seen clips of stuff and it looks really fun. They look like interesting movies. I like stupid movies, so it's right up my alley. We gotta watch Speed Racer. We gotta watch Speed Racer. For sure. The Axe Gang. I see. I think I watched Nacho Libre as a kid. I do think I've seen that one, at least. The picture of that is burned to my brain, at least. I'm waiting for Ilya Naishuler's next movie. I'm very excited. He's not doing Nobody 2, unfortunately, but he's gonna be doing, he's doing a new movie with, who the hell is in it? He's doing like a weird comedy movie. Ilya Naishuler is doing Heads of State. Upcoming American action comedy starring Idris Elba and John Cena. If you haven't watched Nobody, that's a very good film. I really liked it. It was a very fun action movie. It has Bob Odenkirk in it. Oh yeah, I don't think I think it'll be a perfectly good movie. I think it'll be good. The issue is that obviously I wanted Ilya to do the second one too, because I really like him as a director. I find him a very fun, over the top but still kind of restrained director. I don't know how to describe it. He does so much silly shit in his movies, but it still feels like grounded in some sense of reality as far as the action goes. Not reality, I don't know. It's like silly and retarded, but the action pops and it feels like it hits hard. Yeah, his music videos. I wish he would, I know he's like busy being a director now, but I do miss his music videos. I really like that there was the overarching story and plot line of the entire, you know, Men in Black agency or whatever. I thought that was so much fun. I really liked the second one. What is it? Not My Woman. It's, what was the other song that continued? It wasn't Bad Motherfucker. It was the other one. My Woman, definitely, yeah, that's fun. I think when it comes in Hardcore Henry, I think that's the scene where he's on Katya's bike. And he falls on her back and is just shooting at the car. Xeno woke up? What? I see. Not sure how much longer I'll be up, but if you hello, Xeno. I see. It's also in the end with the helicopter. That's a good scene too. There's so many good scenes. That's my like favorite movie. I followed the production of Hardcore Henry really closely after Bad Motherfucker and everything. And even though the movie is like really simple, there isn't much of a plot. There's nothing that really goes on. The action scenes in that movie are the most memorable scenes in any film that I've really watched. A Boy Kills World. I like anything with lots of gore and blood and silly stuff. This guy looks like a human rat. Oh, sexy lady? Woman? Female with abs? Yeah, that's a watch. Well, that explains it. That explains it. He looks like he could tear an artery out with his teeth. I really like that movie. I never watched the second one. I really liked the first. What was that British, that British action spy movie from like that was popular a few years back? Kingsman. Kingsman was really fun. That was a really fun movie. I really liked it. I didn't want to watch the second one because I saw that they brought back what's his face and that just was like no thank you. Never seen it. Oh, it's good. It's good. I liked it. It has a few really fun scenes. One specific one that I won't spoil if you do ever see it. It's just a James Bond parody. Yes, but it's a fun James Bond parody. with fun gore and stupid violence. He doesn't talk? Oh my god, my perfect man. I don't think men should talk. All my favorite male characters are mute or traumatized to the point of not speaking. All men should be like Doom Guy. I'm glad that was worth a follow, Simp the Pimp 69. I'm glad that really spoke to you. Jodan, Jodan だよ. /S sarcasm. The stupidest weapon, a fish shotgun. I see, I see. Oh, they left, I think. No! I muted? No? I'm not muted. What are you talking about? Listen, the bullying must be mutual. If I get called a retard, then my audience cannot be safe either. This isn't one way, baby. Mutual bullying is the key to success, I think. I wasn't silent for 2 minutes. Two-way bullying, how lewd. I mean, that is like a fun dynamic, right? I wish there were more dynamics like that in like manga and stuff, where both the male and female lead actively like bully and are aggressive towards each other. Because that like hate sex is probably the most hot sex, right? I did like Ichi the Killer, yes. I did like Audition, yes. Ichi the Killer was really fun. I still haven't seen 13 Assassins, though. I did see Visitor Q. Visitor Q fucking was weird, though. That was a weird movie. I didn't like Visitor Q. Visitor Q was bizarre, and it had so many just uncomfortable, strange moments in it, and I can barely remember it. 13 Assassins is Kino. Yeah, I need to watch that one. You need to watch more movies, you know, you need to watch more films, you need to up you need to up your tastes. Movie night, movie night. First movie to watch is the critically acclaimed film, what is it? Thing? Not The Thing. But Thing. Was that what it's called? Red Letter Media did a review. Also, what is it? The Wild World. What is it called? What is it called? No, what is it? Wicked World. We're gonna watch the terrible classic Wicked World. Unleashed, a weird Jet Li movie. I need to watch just a lot more stuff, I really do think. You know, Fujimoto says you need to watch a ton of fucking movies to become a whole person. And I think that's what I'm missing. That's what I need to evolve. Is I need to watch more films. I need to up my filmography. I need to have everything rated on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb or something. A Scottish gangster who owns Jet Li is a human attack dog. What the fuck? Oh chat, my stocks! I got 6 cents in dividends. Oh boy! Oh boy, I'm rich! Thank you, app. I wish I had held on to some Doge. I wish I had held on to some Dogecoin, I'm gonna be honest. I sold it when it reached, like, I made money on it back in the day. And I never bought more because it seemed retarded. Now I wish I had. I just kept like a little collection so I could make a few $100 off of it. I wish I had money to play around with penny stocks because it seems like fun for all the insane people that play it. I mean, last time I lost money when I bought penny stocks, but surely sometime it'll work, right? I bought shit like Zoomed and whatever because I was told that was a good thing to buy. And I lost money. I bought fucking sunflower bullshit. It's a great movie, has Morgan Freeman in it. I see. Oh. The collar's kind of erotic. Will it sever his head if he doesn't listen to the guy or something? Is that what it is? I mean, collars are like naturally like one of the most erotic things ever because, like I've said before, collars are just advanced rings. It's like it's impossible to not be enamored by a collar. Yeah. It's late. Oh, I wish I could have started earlier. No, I don't have work tomorrow, thankfully. I have a funeral to go to! Woohoo! Don't worry, it's not like a funeral for like a close family member or anything. But it's still gonna be depressing. They're open bars. God, I wish. Richie City? What? That's Mahjong. That's Mahjong, isn't it? I do think I wouldn't be too bad at Mahjong. I really don't think I'd be too bad. Only if you learn how to play Hunt Showdown, Random Pie Man. only if you can play Hunt to be a random with me. Hope it goes okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just is what it is, I suppose. People get old, and then your body gives up on you, and then you die, and then you're gone forever, and eventually every person who once knew you will be gone too. And so your memory will be nothing but a slight, you know, flash in this universe. If that. Why don't you want me to grow a Fed? Everyone's a Zhonger, why can't I be a Zhonger? Why can't I learn Mahjong? Nobody else. It really is depressing. It really is depressing. I look at like the Steam charts. I look at the Steam charts kind of consistently. It's only about, like, let's see what it is right now. It's only like 20,000 people who play Hunt Showdown at any point. Hunt Showdown Steam chart. Oh, yeah, 15,000 as a 24-hour peak. Oh boy! About 7,000 people playing about an hour ago, spread across like 6 different servers. Oh boy! I regularly run into the same people over and over and over again. And I've started to like learn people's names and I know to avoid them, or if I know it's gonna be an easy game. There are some players where I see their name pop up every once in a while and I'm like, I remember this person. If I go to that compound right now, I'm gonna get my ass beat and it's gonna be embarrassing. But there are other times where I see someone pop up. Occasionally it's a Twitch person and that's why I remember them. And I go, I know if I go in there, that's gonna be literally easy KO. Because I fought them before and I fought them before and I did fine, but it's kind of bad that I can recognize players that I've seen before, I think. Especially really late at night if you join. You'll queue in with the same people over and over and over again. Three of your 4 grandparents. I never had grandparents. They all died. They all died before I could even conceive of burying them. Hunt Showdown is a fucking awesome game, thank you very much. It's just very inhospitable and unbearable for new people to play. Because of the nature of the game itself, honestly. I really do think they need to factor hours into matchmaking or something. They need to do something. KDA, like, factoring, I don't know. Because where it is right now, it doesn't work. Hunt Showdown has so many stupid, inane, small things that you have to remember about, like, when you're playing, like, best best choices and angles and stuff like that. Someone like me who's played, you know, several hundred hours and I occasionally get newbies thrown into my matches, it feels like clubbing seals. And there's no like real guide to it at all. So people like load into a game, and if you don't have a friend to teach you the ropes, you're just kind of drowning in the deep end. And unless you have like the, you know, the gumption to kind of keep going with it to get through that first initial patch, you'll give it up. Nobody wants to play it. But it's such a good game once you get into it. And like, it's like, what other shooters? What do I play? Fortnite? COD? Apex? What? Are those better? It's not a battle royale, it's an extraction shooter. It does have a battle royale mode. The battle royale mode is fun for what it is. 90s JRPGs. Okay, it's time. It's time to play Chrono Trigger. There's like two other extraction shooters that are supposed to come out in like the next year. There's one called Hunger and another one that I can't remember. I think both of them are going to be flops, but I intend to check them out at least. There were, you know, whenever a company releases a trailer and it has absolutely no gameplay, you know there's just no point. It's gonna be garbage. It's gonna be dog shit, man. If you have a cinematic trailer for your online PvP game, it's fucking over. It is an oversaturated genre, but Hunt Showdown is like very, it's different in a nice way. Same as Souls-likes. Yeah, Souls-likes have gotten, they're a bit overdone right now, definitely. Although, I mean, you have stuff like Wukong or whatever. Monkey. Fear? Sorry, we're never getting Fear 4. We're never getting the Fear reboot, and even if we got a Fear reboot, they would remove all the good AI, and we would have retard level, we have retard level AI, just like, what is that game? Fuck, what is the game? Nathan Drake? Uncharted. Uncharted had the worst gameplay of like any game I've ever played as far as the enemy AI, when you're like hiding behind cartons and whatever. They act like they just keep popping up. They let themselves get shot in the face. It's like they want to die. They know they're in a shit game and they want to die. If your reboot wouldn't have any sexy, it would be a bad game. It would be a really, they would add like a bunch of fucking cutscenes and stuff. They would add more, because there's like a large swaths of Fear where you just, nothing happens, right? You get lulled into the comfort of just shooting. There's actually very few actual cinematic scenes in Fear from what I remember. And what they have are very specific and very tight and relevant to the plot. No, you're gonna play fucking the Fear reboot, and I'm gonna have to talk to that one woman that exists because they put a woman in the game, and she's gonna have a whole fucking plot line about something retarded, about how she had an abortion or something. I don't know. I can't take it. I can't take it. Yeah, he would quip like MCU. He'd come and be like, wow, what about that ghost? That was quite wacky, wasn't it? Oh, tentacle monsters? What's next? Oh, invisible ninjas? Oh boy, I can't believe I signed up for this. I will fucking lose my mind. I will kill somebody. I will actually go bomb a studio. Non-Souls like sorry. The industry has figured out what makes money. You better be ready for every game to look and be exactly the fucking same for the next 10 years. Sorry, Autos. Erdtree did too well. Erdtree and the original Elden Ring did too well. You're destined to another 10 years of the exact same game made by mediocre studios over and over and over again. Get happy. Get nice and comfy. Are you ready? I'm missing linear FPS games. I'm never getting that shit back. I know it's dead because everything everything needs to be open world. Everything needs to let me wander around a fucking desert for 40 hours to collect craftables. Sometimes, like, that's fine sometimes, but sometimes I just want to walk through a corridor and shoot people and move on. I don't want to have to do a bunch of other shit. Make good gaming experiences, god damn it. Yeah, I don't mind open world slop here and there, but I also like linear experiences where I go from point A to point B and it's very tight and well designed and well executed, maybe with a few alternative routes or something like that, but I don't know, not everything needs to have me wandering around a fucking map forever. Your favorite genre has been colonized by Fujos? What? Fighting games? Oh, farm sims. Well, sorry to say, us Fujos have always been here, Autos. Sorry, we were always the Harvest Moon fans. We always wanted to fuck those farmers. Sorry. Yeah, it's always been a Fujo land, right? Assassin's Creed added Souls-like combat. As somebody used to like, Assassin's Creed basically made up my middle school. One of my middle school era, gaming experience, I guess, was playing Assassin's Creed and reading Altair X, that one guy Dojins. What was his name? Who's the guy that he nearly gets killed in the beginning? Assassin's Creed. Altair X Malik. Yeah, hell yeah! Woo! You're so cute. Sorry, I was gonna post some art, but actually I'm not gonna do that. Yes, that is my issue with farming sims as well. That's what I didn't like about Rune Factory 5 as much, is it felt like they spent so much more time on... I don't mind that's why Rune Factory 4 is like the perfect farming sim, because everything is so well balanced. Good night, crazy kitty. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. I'm gonna go to sleep here quite soon, actually. So please sleep well. Please sleep well. Take care of yourself. Good night, good night. I really like Rune Factory 4. It got everything right. Everything was balanced. The farming was wonderful. The crafting was retarded, and you could make ridiculous items. Like, you can make super healing parfaits that would do a bunch of different stat effects to your weaponry or whatever. With the waifus, yeah, Rune Factory 5 had shit waifus. The only good ones were Ludmilla. Ludmilla was cute. Beatrice was a waste of a slot. The tomboy was a waste of a slot. Priscilla fits her niche, so I guess that's fine. The retarded dog lolly was kind of a non-character. They made such bad choices, and all the males in Rune Factory 5 kind of sucked too. They were all very, very samey or like twinks or whatever. Okay, yes, the third act was bullshit. I can't deny that the third act is a complete slog, and I almost never finished the game because of that, because I've done it twice, and God, I will never do it again. The prince is a good character, but the problem is that he's ugly. He has like a weird bowl cut. And that's not really, I don't know. I guess Kiel's okay. I've married Kiel before, and and Doug has a shit name. And also, you can't date him until very late into the story, so it's kind of like, I think until Act 3 you can't date him, so. What? Shit taste? What do you mean shit taste? I thought you were about to make fun of me. What the fuck? Doug on Suicide Watch. Not only was his name Doug, he's technically part of the dwarven race. It's so over for Doug Souls. Meanwhile, every single girl in Rune Factory 4 is a perfect 10 out of 10. Chlorica, cute, sleepy queen who tries her best. Margaret, who's not really my thing because she's just kind of boring. She still has an interesting story. What is her name? Xiaopao, what's her name? Qipao. She's really, she has the best story. Xiao Pai, I don't know, I forgot her name. She has the best story, the best plot line, in my opinion, the best like transformation over the course of her romance. Forte's my favorite though because I'm a shitty Saber fan. She's just Saber, and that's fine because she's cute and I love her. And she has some of the best little skit interactions in the game because she gets to come along with you to certain fights and stuff like that, like her interactions with Dolce in the mansion and whatever. Those are really cute. Dolce is great, and you get 2 for 1. You get Dolce and you get Pinot. And then there's Amber, who's a lolly. It's not Dolce? What? Dolce? Oh, Dulce? Is that what it's supposed to be pronounced? Dulce? Sorry, she's Dolce. Dolce de leche. Dulce? I don't think it's Dulce either. I think it's supposed to be Dolce because she's like her whole thing is like kind of sweets, and she eats sweets a lot. She eats all those pumpkin flans. I would know, I gave that bitch a ton of pumpkin flan. Or flan, sorry. Shame you can't date the dragon. I have never been more insulted than in the special edition of Rune Factory 4. They include an alternative cutscene of if you had married Venti, and Venti and your kids, it has all the Venti and your kids and stuff in that. What fucking bullshit to dangle it in front of me. And you couldn't even like work in like for the special edition, work in a Venti romance. People would say, oh, but it'd be unbalanced. Then make it a bisexual romance. I don't even care. I don't think anyone would give a shit if Venti was available to both male and female Rune Factoryers. Yeah, that one I've never gotten over. It really is upsetting because she's so great. Saber Fate, yes. Yes, Forte is just Saber. She's just Artoria. Literally, she is just Artoria. How come when I Google Rune Factory 4, the 4th image is a smash or pass tier list? Because that's all you. Would you fuck the apples? Would you fuck a pom pom? What about the sheep? No, what was it? Was it Frontier or RF2 that had the really bad gimmick where, depending on your save file, it changed the Rooney distribution or whatever? So if you, like, you could roll it really bad and you'd have a shit account and have a terrible game. Which one was that? In 2 you played your kid as the second half. I don't think I ever played 2. I don't think I didn't play 1 or 2, really. I played 3 and 4. Yeah, those shit in Monster Hunter. Did they? Which one did it have that? I can't remember. All my memories get shuffled in the same deck. Oh yeah, it was the charms. You're so right, Random Pie Man. Now I remember. Oh yeah, yeah. That was the thing. I've kind of lost hope on Rune Factory, I'm gonna be honest. 5 was a real, it was a big letdown for me. I was really upset when I was playing 5. I didn't even finish 5. I played like the first act and I was just like, I don't care anymore. It was so disappointing. It sucked so bad. The game looked hideous. I don't know why it had to be. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even want Rune Factory to be a 3D game at all. Rune Factory, like, it was perfect top down in 4. That was like the perfect execution of Rune Factory in my opinion. It looked beautiful. It was fun to play. It was easy to play. It was wonderful on a handheld, which is what Rune Factory is made for in my opinion. Yeah, Frontiers was 3D, but I like a game like Rune Factory or Stardew Valley. I do prefer it more top down. Like, I think it's better for farming and whatever. Properly laying out your crops and so on. Chat, I'm streaming way past. I was supposed to end like 10 minutes ago. Oh, I can't breathe. I should take my inhaler. I didn't realize I was wheezing this whole time. I did stream. I'm so sleepy now. I'm so sleepy and it's so early in the morning. No, you're fine. You're all fine. All of you are fine. I'm not upset about it. I'm not like, not angry. I'm not seething. I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe these people are mad at me for not keeping my promises. I'm not an insane person. And anyway, I go, you know, the bad times are constant. It's just a constant state in my life, so it is what it is. I know. I'm surprised as many of you stuck around to this early morning as you did. But thank you for staying by. I'll never stream again, ever! If I die, can you have my stuff? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want my PC? Do you want my cat? Okay, I've written a will before. Which part do you want? My sweatshirt collection? I don't know. That's kind of special. The broken remains of a mug. Okay, I'll make sure to write that down. Random pie man, what the hell? Go to bed! Okay, I'm gonna head off, chat. Kabedachi, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm just gonna try to make it another like 20 minutes, but I think I'm fading. I've been fading for a while. I'm very tired. So I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't apologize. I apologize for too much, but I'm sorry that I was less articulate than usual. I'm sorry that I don't know English very well and that I say the same things over and over again and I don't I just, you know. Go, man. Energy drink and coffee time. No, it's not good for you. Your stomach. Think about your stomach, pie man. Okay, thank you guys for coming by. Thank you again, Derluz, for your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I'll even give you specifically a mwah. You get a special mwah from yours truly. Appreciate it. It's time to donate, Scab. Donate some subs and it could be yours too. You guys get to have the communal. Mwah! Good night, everybody. Good night, Kapedachi. Have a good night. Sleep well. Take care of yourselves. Have sweet dreams. Make sure to practice your julking. Make sure to mew. So on and so forth. Take care of yourselves. Brush your teeth, floss your hair. I trust you. Good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night, good night, good night.